Okay. I'm
Okay.
so happy we're doing this. So we were just talking a little bit, Emma. We were talking a little bit about the celebration that we have gone together through and that you have really done. And we're talking about going signature with your business, embodying a signature method that's
Yeah.
unique to you. We're just, we're in February of 2023, and you're already celebrating a 30K quarter. It's, in 6 weeks in 2023. And well, more things. Going from an offer that was about $150 to what is your highest offer currently right now for like the most exclusive premium clients?
The current highest offer is a 20K offer. It blows my mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. So we're gonna dive into this, but before, this is what we're celebration with you joining Irma Work Class. We're working together and you taking this leap of faith and just the difference between 6 months ago and now. It's a world. So I'm going to share this with my audience, and this could also be for your audience because this is a co-creation. And as much as this is my work, it is you doing the work. And
Mm.
you are such a doer. And that's really important because, you're so very coachable. You take
Mm.
the action. So this is your celebration. And I just want to share the beauty of what happens even with we as coaches invest and shift and
Yeah.
that this can happen. So it's totally a celebration. And I just want to give more insight into the process. So someone gets to be inspired from us and from this journey. And that's the most important thing. So before we continue into the process, can you share with us a little bit? Can you introduce yourself, who you are, what you're here for, what your amazing soul work is that you share with the world?
Of course. So my name is Emma Swain, and I'm a sensual embodiment coach and a healer. And I really work with clients who are in the mind, masculine minded, and longing for the depth, longing for the ability to connect deeply into life, into themselves, and then to make a big impact from a place of authenticity in the world. And it has been my biggest privilege and a journey of a lifetime joining with Soph to begin to formulate a signature method that basically takes you through step by step in a very customized and gorgeous way the way to begin to embody into who you are, the way to begin to know the structure to really find you fully. And working with Soph, shall I go a little bit into our story?
Yes, you can.
Working with Soph basically enabled me to really pull in all the magic together. And not even 6 months ago, Sophie walked through my front door as a client for a one-off payment. And my journey was very interesting. I moved to Bali with a dream, and I had this like knowledge intuitively that I had a program inside me. I journaled about it, I could feel it, and I just wasn't getting it. And I was doing one-off sessions, and I felt $150 was quite a stretch, actually. I was like, wow, this is, you know, and I was quickly realizing that I had a great heart, but it wasn't sustainable. Like it just simply was not. I was getting very low on finances, and it was like, I can't live my dream life. I can't do my dreams that I want to do. I can't heal and impact the world the way I want to. And I don't know how to get out of this. I don't have the structure, and I have inner inertia, like inner stagnant energy that's blocking me from feeling like I can do this. I can create this. And then in walked Sophie, and Sophie has, of course, the incredible energetic frequency that comes in, and it literally just takes your stagnant inner energy, your blocks, your fears, your like, this is way too daunting ideas, and she just kind of like shifts them really fast. And we sat after one session and she was like, you've got to do something with this, you've got to. And the way we started speaking, it wasn't like, I need to invest this much money, I need to do this, I can't, I'm not good enough. It was, oh my God, there's an actual roadmap to my soul having the greatest impact it can. And here's a safe container to begin to work in and through. And I said to Sophie, this is back then, it was a huge leap of faith investing. I was like, it was all the last bits. And
Mhm.
Sophie was like, it's okay. Like, trust, drop in, do what feels good. There was no pressure. It was so aligned. And I said yes. And within my first week, I invested 5K and I earned 5K. It was
Yeah.
literally like
That was
the turnover. And I remember like sitting and being like, that was the most I invested and earned ever. And it happened in 7 days. And if that's not testament to Sophie, like, and that was like week one together.
Mhm.
So at that point, I started to really trust with full faith her incredible power. And since then, it's been the greatest journey of my life. I have watched my business grow, my life. It's sustainable. Like I
Mhm.
literally live my dream life, and in every aspect, I'm girly, so I can go and buy myself my favorite jewelry and get flowers delivered every week and have a home and a really enjoyable, relaxed living environment where I'm not thinking about bills or, God, I can't afford this or I have to cut it short. It's like, no, it's perfect. And more than that, I can do my dharma. Like I'm meeting my
Yeah.
soulmates,
Yeah.
attracting in people who are so aligned to me and what I want to do in this world. And they're excited, they're activated, they're desiring to invest with me and invest into what I'm able to offer and do. And through this, it was like the courage and the audacity to be fully me began to grow. And Soph just like was there every step of the way with the structures, with the help, with the mental breakdowns, all, all of them.
Yes, no, it's good to know because it's not all roses and butterflies. This is a journey, and becoming that's what I remember you told me as the most beautiful thing ever is like I, as an embodiment coach, I now finally feel embodied in my business, which was, you're so embodied in your work, you're so embodied in your life, you're the embodiment queen. But there was no embodiment in the business, and that takes some effort to get embodied in
Yes.
your business. And that's all it's, we did the 5K quick turnover in the first week because we had that, one-on-one, very intensive, which I love, mapping day, where we really
Yes.
set you up for the next trajectories. But it is not a quick fix. You have to become embodied in your business. And that's why I also love doing long trajectories, because you really get to see someone not change as a person, but step up in their business. It's so gorgeous to witness
Yes.
and so nice. Okay, so you already answered a couple questions here because
Sorry.
I was gonna go and say, how does that life look like 6 months ago before we met? But the basics is I think you also had a manifestation course coming up, or it wasn't really coming up, about $47 or something like that, I remember, and your single sessions. And I was like, whoa, you're so talented, you're so gifted. There's no home for this work of you right now. And I think that's what we really, really created. Um, can you remember what that feeling was, or what it was when you invested? Can you remember what happened in your life? Because you were not at a position to really invest or really have this kind of, because I am a high-end service coach, right? So it's not a small investment. Can you remember what it was, or what made you, because it's a scary, and I've done it myself. It's a scary, scary thing to do, and you've done it again, even though you've had the success before you entered into the EMWL Mastermind from the academy. There wasn't a 30K first quarter at all. So you took the leap again there, because the mastermind is a next level investment. So what was that? If we can, we're all coaches and all of these people, and there's a lot of people being very, very skeptical about coaches and investing in this kind of personal development or business development things. But actually, the investment part is already so much of the movement. But can you imagine, or can you remember what it was for you?
So let's just be real. I was petrified. For the person who's like, have faith in life, I was like, oh my God, it was my edge point, the edge. And I always talk about energetic edges is really where you meet your fear, and right on the other side is your faith. And faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. And when I met you, it was like that edge was just broad. It was like, there it is. And I sat and I could feel in my body, like, do it. And I could feel in my mind, like, no.
Yes.
And by the grace of God, and also you, like the safety that I felt, like it's gonna be more than okay. I was able to tap, shake, cry, scream, journal, process, realign, and be like, this is yes. This is a yes. And I'm going to believe it. And I'm going to be so all in. And there's this principle with manifestation and shifting your life where there's no going back. You have to get to that point where there is no going back. And there's something really sexy and exciting and expansive about a big investment, because you really know there is no going back now. Like, I'm in this. And the second you say, yes, I'm in this, and you're trusting with the person you're investing in, and you believe in them and you love them. And Sophie is one of the souls in this world, I would say, believe in every time, trust every time, because her frequency is so high, her vision is so clear, and her heart is so huge. And it was like, it's inevitable. Like, it's taking that leap. And as I did it, I watched everything switch. The first time we invested, within the week, we had our first initial session together where we sat for 7 hours, and Sophie's like, how are you doing? And at the end, I was like,
Breathing.
yep, I
Yes.
have been hit with it.
Yes.
And just everything. Like, I felt so much shifting, and then 5K came in.
Yeah.
And then second time when I reinvested after we'd gone through our original journey together, again, it was like that inertia, but times 3. And we sat and we started to roadmap. And first quarter, so we're talking like what, the first 8 weeks of the
Not
year?
even, not even, babe. It's 6 weeks, I think, that we're on. Yeah.
I made a 30K
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah.
And that to me was like, that's more than I ever earned annually.
Well, that's it. That's a normal annual salary, right? That's a
Yeah.
normal annual. And I'm so happy you're in my mastermind, because I get to, I want to say safeguard, because when you feel this, and when 30K months are becoming normal, or 30K quarters, one, sky's the limit, but also money gets to take us into different greed. And you're not a greedy person, and I'm not a greedy person, but before you know it, it's all about getting a bigger month and getting a bigger quarter. So happy I think I get to guide you on this journey of fully staying embodied. And it's
Yes.
not about the money at all. It's
No.
about the fact that there's so much clarity, that people are magnetic to you. You know what to say. There is this offer, you feel embodied and valued in, and you believe in the outcome of it, and you can see the results of it. And that, for me, is what we do. But it's
Yes.
it's still, it's the price is the cherry on top. And
It's
of
the eye
course,
opener.
it changes your complete life, because that's really what's happening is you get to take care of yourself, you get to take care of your loved ones, and you get to take care of your calendly, and just everything, like your calendar, and your life starts to change. And I think that's what I've seen as you unwell. There's a more freedom in life,
Yes.
and
Yes.
more power when it comes to you who you are. I've seen you change as a woman,
Yes. Yes.
big time. And I'm not owning this all on the work we did, because you are amazing at it, but I've seen you change big time. And part of that is taking this step in professionalizing your business and
Yes.
your work and your legacy and your teachings. And that's just incredible.
It's exactly what you said. Like, there's a groundedness now within my life. And it's amazing because even when you're earning more, I feel like there's just an adulting that's here that's like, I have everything. I'm so grateful. And I'm watching how, as I own my business, as I also step into my sovereignty and own financial independence and growth, it's also the ripple effect for the clients. And it was something that shifted so much for me. And it's my biggest heart because I went through my money stuff and my blocks and but what I found is when I pushed my edge and I invested and I took that leap of faith and I watched the results happen in me, I was able to do it with my clients too.
Yes.
And it's like energetic leveling up. It's like
Yeah.
everyone starts to level up, and then their businesses all started to level up, and then their home life started to level up. And the ripple effect of owning your gifting, investing in something that requires faith, and then being able to level yourself up into that frequency. And Sophie holds that frequency, like she holds the plumb line where it's like, this is the frequency. Then you start to adjust and hit all of your inertia as you move up, and you witness how all the people in your field, whether they're your clients, your family members, your friends, they start to feel the ripple effects of that. And so they start leveling up. And it's like this conscious collective upgrade that takes place through your business, through your mindset, and through your ability to have faith and believe in yourself and the soulmates who come in and are like, here's the roadmap. And Sophie is that soulmate who was like, here's the roadmap. And it's changed everything forever.
And you just explained it perfectly why, from the outside, and business coaches can talk about money, right? You earn money. That's not the goal. There's so much big, but of course we want it and we need it. That's freedom. So it's very important. But thank you for explaining that. That's the best. Okay. I think I have a final question. From all of the things that we've done. So, there is an academy, there's a curriculum, there's trainings, there's step plans, structures, handouts, whatever, that's all there. And then there are sessions, group sessions, one-on-one sessions, check-ins, celebration things. What has been for you the most effective or the biggest thing, if you can name one or two from working with me in Earn More Work Less? What was the So what I'm going for is
yes.
what makes me stand out, because it's very tough for ourselves to explain. But what was the most effective or most precious for you?
So there's a couple, but the number one thing that absolutely got me was our one-on-one sessions. We like being in your field, just being next to you changes things. I get this, I was saying it earlier, I get this excitement when I know I'm coming on a call with you, because before you pick up the phone, before we're on the call, it's like something happens within me. It's like your frequency taps into my frequency and stuff that I've been stuck on. And like as a coach, as a business owner, this. There's the Instagram stuff, there's the bills, they get sticky. There's a excitement, there's this invigoration that comes where I'm just like doing the things. And that, just knowing I have a human being who I'm invested with and committed to, who their frequency does that for me so that work becomes pleasurable and actually really exciting. And then sitting with you and having you drop in and begin to work systematically with me on quarters, goals, with this lightness. Like it's the lightness of your energy. We can look at the quarters, and when I look at it by myself, I'm like, like really having a panic. Yes. We sit together and it's like, oh, of course, this is so great. And then it happens. Of course. But the one-on-ones are incredible. And then the support in the mastermind itself. I was a woman who was quite anti-group stuff. As we may well recall, I entered into Sophie's group container. I was like, I don't do groups. And then I started to realize that it's the groups that you enter into, and you magnetize the most incredible people, and entering into it, it's a reflection of you. And I started to realize the people who are in our groups, the people who are giving feedback, what we're doing, it's like a multiplication of Sophie's frequency. And
Mm,
so
yeah.
coming into that community and in that group space for me has been highly healing and super inspiring. So
Yeah.
every time like we drop in every week, I know every day there's going to be something that lights me up about my business, even the sticky stuff,
Mhm.
about my soul purpose, and
Yeah.
about the fact that I am divinely supported and that there's something so much bigger at foot and at play that's happening for me and through me with you and your container at large, from the micro to the macro. And it is everything,
Mm.
everything.
Makes me so happy. It's just, that's what I do. This is my passion, to help everyone find what I found in a way that is so easy. And for me, of course, it's not always butterflies, like I said, but it's so much easier. And
Yeah.
a lot of people make the world to be. So thank you so much. That's amazing. And yes, the one thing I do is I try to convince all my clients that come there, like, I want to be one-on-one. I want to be, I'm ready to invest at the most highest level. I'm like, I know you are, but what if you don't and step into the group? And
Yeah.
because the group is powerful, and I have this myself, you want one-on-one, but actually the quantum ripple effect that happens when you see someone else having a 30K or another mastermind clients having a 40K month, and you're like, ah,
Yeah.
if they can do it, it's a shared energy. And as much as you love my energy, it's get better and bigger by all of us stepping into that, and you as well, and we get to enjoy your energy as well. So
Yes.
that's everyone who's thinking about doing group programs or not, one-on-one, open up your eyes about groups, because it's so much
Yes.
more powerful than one-on-one, actually. And I love my one-on-one clients, but this is just it's the best. Okay, I think,
Wanted, can I
yeah,
add one
of
last
course you
thing?
can.
What I want to pop in here right at the end is, if you were like asking me like what makes you different to other business coaches, because there's business coaches out there and I definitely looked at many, as you do when you're coming into a coaching container. And for me, what makes you different is your soul. You're on a higher frequency level. You are not encoded in the matrix, the hustle, the pressure, you have a light energy that anchors in so much abundance, so much life, so much enjoyment. And the big wins, the money, are the byproducts.
Mhm.
And for me, when you are someone who is awakening and wanting to bring in a new paradigm, a new level of energy into this world, a lighter energy, an energy where business is from passion, where business and what you're doing is from your soul, your frequency and your soul enables, activates, and empowers that. It's like a full activation and a portal. And through your portal, you are bringing together people who energetically vibe and match with you. So every person who is with you and in your containers, group, one-on-one, mastermind, whatever it is, are vibing and moving towards that frequency. And that in itself creates such a huge pulsation into our current matrix system
Mhm.
and what we're doing in this world. And that's what makes you exceptional to other business coaches. It's not just about the business acceleration, which is inevitable. Trust me, even when you don't believe it, it happens. It is your energy, your frequency, your soul, her purpose, and then what happens to the souls of those who recognize and invest and begin to build into your momentum, into your queendom, into your power. And it is remarkable and the greatest thing that one can invest in this life. Really, it's the energy of the person you're investing in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel that so, and this might come across like weird because that those are, big words, but you are actually an energy healer, and you have tapped into my energy, and you know my energy more than ever, because, there's no way of faking it. You tapped into my energy on a regular basis, so that's incredible. I am so honored, and I'm so grateful, and I'm so thankful. Most of all, I'm so excited of the moment now for you, of your journey
Yes.
past, but so excited for
Yes.
what's ahead. And it's just, no matter how fast, no matter how slow, the joy is just so important. And we can conquer anything. And
Anything.
sticky part, we can do it. And that's the joy. And it's gonna get better and better and better. And we're gonna learn so much. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
I love you.
I love you too. And probably people listening to this can feel our love for each other as well. And that's just very important for me as well. Why going high end is because I get to spend a lot of time with my clients. And that's very sustainable for me, and it's very loving, and it's the only way I want to help these leaders of the world, which Emma is. It's a true needed healer. If she could just walk around in any place, city, or village, you will feel her walking in. That's what I felt too when I met her. And that's why I initially booked session with you, because I could feel it. And so it's why I do what I do. So you have a ripple effect through me. And it's not me, it's of course through something way more bigger than us. So it's the best. I love my life. I love us. Okay. Let's close here. Where can people find you if they are wanting to know more about you? Because honestly, guys, I am a client of Emma and I'm very open about this, and I don't want to disguise it in any way. Is incredible. She's a big part of my own pleasure in my body and in my life, and the love I have for what I do on a bigger scheme. And so I highly suggest you to check out Emma, whether you are struggling with just wanting to have more pleasure in life, or whether you're also wanting to have more impact with what you do. There are so many side effects of working with Emma. You have no idea. There's so many tangible side effects that are working there, but especially if you are also feeling a bit blocked on a certain thing in your life that could block your next level success, that's where I really want to direct you to Emma for sure. So where can people find you?
My best is Instagram, mswain_coaching. And from there, you can DM me, chat to me, drop into my WhatsApp groups, watch master classes.
Yes,
It's wonderfully set up.
Good.
This
All
is
of
the
that
best
is
place
good.
to find me.
Yes, Instagram, check out her free stuff, amazing masterclass, and she's there for you. Ask questions and go ahead on your journey. If you feel called to with Emma, I can highly recommend, as I've done so myself, and I'm enjoying the best out of it. Okay, I'm end us now.